What's up, Patreon family? This is your girl Megan from the Astro Queen, and today I want to talk about this whole goings on with Cardi B and Tasha K. So for those of you who may not be aware, Tasha K is a really big YouTube blogger who is in current litigation with the karaoke rapper Cardi B. Okay, and this is because back in, I want to say 2017 or 18, Tasha K basically did a bunch of different things, from interviewing a former peer of Cardi B who alleged that she had herpes and vaginal issues, to posting headlines basically implying or just downright stating that Cardi had, STDs, saying that Offset was going to give her HIV and a bunch of other things, to which Cardi B just straight up responded by suing her. Okay, it's not a secret Cardi B has been really active when it comes to monitoring, observing social media. She has formed relationships with a lot of bloggers and even harassed other bloggers. So, she was definitely going to be one of those type of celebrities to pay attention to what people say about them and take action. And given that Cardi B is in fact a Libra, okay, Libras can definitely be sue happy, she went ahead and did what she had to do. And so since this whole situation has gone to trial, it hasn't been looking good for Tasha K. She was looking really crazy when being cross-examined. Cardi B actually took the stand and started crying and saying that she wanted to commit suicide because of the slanderous allegations that Tasha K had been posting. So, really tugging on the heartstrings of a lot of people, even though I think that's a lie. But whatever. Right? If Tasha K lied on the lady, then she lied on the lady. But nonetheless, it's not looking good. She definitely might lose this lawsuit. And so I want to look at Tasha K's chart just to speak to, what could have caused this, and put it into more of an astrological context, of course, because that's what we do. So let's go ahead and get started. So Tasha K was born March 10, 1982 in Panama City, Florida, which will place her sun at the 19th degree of Pisces. Now, Pisces is one of those signs that could absolutely be known for gossip, okay? Pisces is the OG gossiper, or at least one of the OG gossipers of the zodiac. And so, when you're dealing with a really dark-sided Pisces, that is just part of the course. Telling them your business may not be the best idea. At its lowest vibration, Pisces can absolutely deal with scandal and slander, more specifically, right? And so Tasha K's son just so happens to be a part of this YOD that is definitely, if you ask me, activated and in full effect right now. So I made a whole entire video breaking down YODs on my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel, the public one. So go check it out if you care to. But YODs, in essence, are one of the most faded aspect patterns and are often referred to as the finger of God, right? So YODs essentially point to where things could really fall apart for us if we're not careful, or where a lot of times we can experience a lot of wild cards or things that could really turn our world upside down, so to speak. And that's more so symbolized and represented by that apex planet. So with Tasha K having her Pisces sun forming a sextile to Chiron in Taurus, this directly deals with her career as an influencer, where she's able to make a lot of money, right? Especially as a gossip blogger, so to speak. A celebrity blogger, right? The sun could even deal with celebrities. So with her sun in Pisces, it makes sense that she's gossiping about celebrities. But once again, when out of alignment, it could also deal with slander. However, what's been keeping her afloat astrologically speaking is the sextile that her sun is making a Chiron. She's been able to make a ton of money from it, and really gain a lot of, I guess you could say, credibility. However, with her Saturn at the 21st degree of Libra, forming a quincunx to both her sun and that Chiron in Taurus, that could deal with there being a lot of legal, okay? Saturn in Libra is definitely all about legal issues. It can bring about, legal repercussions to one's actions, to which she may have to come out of pocket quite a bit, like with a lot of money, especially with her Saturn forming that quincunx to Chiron and Taurus. It could also create a bit of a credibility issue on her part, right? If she's caught lying, or if, it's deemed that she actually was lying on this lady, or just being unethical in general. And with Tasha K also being a Capricorn South Node, she has her Saturn and her Mars in Libra squaring that Capricorn South Node. This could also take a major hit at her reputation. Now, I would even argue that this whole situation, right, is a byproduct of Tasha K really living in her Capricorn South Node energy, because a lot of Capricorn South Nodes are willing to go above and beyond to exploit people, especially with her Saturn in Libra, in order to get what she wants. And once again, taking it back to the YOD, that exploitive kind of tendency, all right, could have been what caused her, or just in general causes her to embellish, to make up stories, right? Especially with Saturn forming that quincunx to her sun, where at the end of the day, she just wants a bottom line. She just cares about reaching the top. She wants power. She wants status. She wants to be accomplished. So in order to do that, these are people who may have to finagle and finesse a few things, cut a couple corners, and a lot of times that can backfire, once again, legally. Not to mention, Cardi B is a Libra sun. Once again, as I mentioned, Libras can be very Sue happy. And Cardi's sun just so happens to be damn near on top of Tasha K's Mars at the 17th degree of Libra. And it's also conjoined to her Saturn. So this also makes this a very karmic situation. Like, it makes a lot of sense why they are at war with one another. But it's taking place and playing out in like a legal fashion in the courtroom. And with Cardi's sun in opposition to her Aries moon, she also has sun squaring her Mars. These are people who really would stop at nothing. Like, they're going to fight tooth and nail, right? Especially when it comes to like legal matters, to the bitter end, making sure they're going to get what they feel like is owed to them. And with Tasha K, and that Libra Mars conjoined to Saturn, it could very much be the same thing. So that's why this is a really interesting court case. But once again, Tasha K has this YOD at her disadvantage, and constantly is going to create a situation where it's going to be easy for her to get tangled up or really tripped up by it. And so that could lead to one losing some money or losing some court cases. So I don't know if it's going to be this court case. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But yeah, my advice for Tasha K would be to, practice integrity, obviously. But even from an astrological standpoint, the sextile between her sun and Chiron and Taurus will make it so that she has to keep her face card clean. Even as a Capricorn South Node, karma can really come back on these people. It can be a very dominant theme in their lives. And with your Saturn and Libra, being conscientious of how you treat people so it doesn't trigger and activate that YOD that you have is going to be really, really important. So yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. And yeah, I think I'm done with the video. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this situation and this particular YOD. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.